Hello, everyone. I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Doom Eternal. Yep. Last we left off, did the cultist base mission. Yep. We located the next Hell Priest on our hit list. I think it was Dag, Radnak, or how you want to pronounce it. He's currently hiding up at the cultist base on the North Pole. Yep. So we teleported just outside and then fought our way inside through some more undead, some more demons. I'm trying to think. Found, I think, most of the secrets. There was one we missed, partially because, I didn't miss it, but it required a jump that I missed, and then it put us down into the progression, which resulted in no way back. So I'll probably go back and do that one again because the secret is a cheat code. It's a cheat code that you can use to replay missions. And we actually need those in order to unlock the Doom game, the original Doom game in the Doom Fortress computer. So I'll probably go back and grab it on my own time. But so we got most of everything. We picked up the rocket launcher, which I gotta be careful because it does hurt us in close range. I wonder if there's a perk that will prevent that. I don't know, maybe not. And then we also grabbed our super shotgun. Yep, our double barrel shotgun, which this go around has a little grappling hook on the bottom that we can, launch at enemies in order to pull ourselves close to them. So we can use it to kind of get out of a jam or to get close to a big enemy and then blast them in the face with double barrels of good old buckshot. I do gotta say, the super shotgun in this game feels a lot more impactful, a bigger thud. Probably because of it might have a different, sound effect when you shoot, but whatever they did, it just feels more powerful in this game. Trying to think of what else we did. Just picked up a bunch of codexes that kind of, sort of don't make sense. It's very convoluted. Like, it kind of, I wouldn't say ignores what 2016 kind of did in its background, but it's kind of weird. It's like, trying to think how to say it. Like in 2016, Olivia Pierce was kind of like the cultist. It was the main cultist person on Mars, and from what I gathered, it was only on Mars that the UAC, had their little cult thing. There was the fissure on Mars that they, tapped into the hell energies in order to supply Earth. Olivia got, she made a deal with the spider mastermind. I'm not quite sure what the deal was, but I don't know. All the codexes from the last mission kind of says that she was just a cultist in a whole, enclave on Earth and all that jazz. And apparently the Hell Priest has been on Earth for like, who knows how long. I don't know. It's just, I think Doom 2016 handled this little story lore better than Eternal. Because in 2016, the lore was in the background. The story was in the background. Sure, there were some cutscenes and some exposition, as you played. But for the most part, you could just ignore it. And the game would still play good. Eternal seems to have like an actual story, no front and center kind of thing. You're just kind of there. I'm not quite sure how to describe it or put my finger on it, but I don't know. I just liked how 2016 handled it better. There was a story there, but it was mostly in the codex, so you had to actually go out of your way to read it. But I don't know. That's just me, though. I have a feeling that's not true for everybody. But anyway, I digressed. Did the cultist base, picked up some more weapons, made some more progress. Yep. And and then it didn't bring us back to the Fortress of Doom. It actually continues on into the next mission, the Doom Hunter base. Kind of like the Occultist base part 2, I guess. But anyway, yeah, so today we're just going to continue on. Hopefully you can find our Hell Priest target, take care of him, and hopefully get back to the Fortress of Doom at the end. But alright, should we get started? Let's get started. And I'll try not to, complain all that much. I just gotta get back used to it, I guess. Doom Hunter base. Alright. Before we get anywhere, let's check out our collectible or challenges. Find an album, find the auto map station, 3 demons with a single frag grenade. Alright. 2 of them are just basically, exploration. The last one is I'm like low on ammo.
Priest's position is stable now, and his guardian is somewhere in the facility ahead.
Yep. Apparently this facility is based on top of a Argenta outpost. So apparently Earth's been visited before by extraterrestrials. I always thought the Night Sentinel people were like trans-dimensional, not like trans-spatial. If you're gonna give us fodder, at least make the fodder, weak. Not, easily killed. I'm talking like they don't do much damage, kind of weak. Ankle biters kind of thing. Alright. I guess we don't want to be over there when that thing's fired up. Ah! Wrong button. Wait, I thought you could grapple onto the thing. Was I wrong? I thought we could, Okay, never mind. Okay, I thought I would use the little grapple to grapple those little climbing points, but nope, I was wrong. Oh. So how do you think we get up there? Probably from that. think we need to wait for it to go down. Do you think it's possible? I don't think so, but we're gonna try. Oh no, that's just the head. Okay, cool. Sweet. I wasn't sure. Alright, so we might have to do all that again, because I don't think we can get back from here. Yeah, we'll just do all that again. Since I know where I'm going, it shouldn't be that hard. Okay. We want that one up. So we're gonna get that. Sweet. Wait for it to go up. Nice. Alright, so what next we want? Micro missiles might be good, but I'd rather have this to, damage weak points. Deals bonus damage to weak points, so that's kind of what I like. This could be pretty good just to clear out little guys, but I already have that. Should we try this one? Nah. Microwave beam might be good. Decisions. Just get the lock on. I have a feeling I might need it. So for now, we'll deal with this. So we have 3 and 2 upgrade. I don't know. Should I save for some of these? The lesser cooldown? Probably. Yeah, I'll save it for the cooldowns. Okay. Up. It's actually probably a good time to try to get the little... I don't know if it'll work. Whoa, hello. Yeah, water's everywhere. Alright. Ease up on the fodder a little bit. Either ease up a little bit, or just make them weaker. I think most of the damage I was taking was from them anyway. Yes, I know they're there for you to replenish your ammo with your chainsaw, your armor with your flame belch, and health with the glory kill, but still, that's a lot. Is there anything else in here? I just want to make sure. Okay. Let's go. Codex. Doom Hunter base. Alright. Okay, it's an interesting little place. If that's on Earth, then damn. Alright. This one's a bit long one, so if you do want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see you when you get back. Okay. Okay. So Doom Hunter Base was basically just a place where they can, design and implement a demon that specifically to fight us, I guess. That's what I got from that. They used old... Ooh. We'll kill a pinky in one shot. That's good to know. Martian Earth, pinky began to appear on terrestrial soil in great numbers. Penetrate defense compounds. Yeah, it's basically a living battering ram. Yep. Pinkies were just battering rams. All right.
It was not easy to fight an opponent worthy of the Slayer, but I think you will be impressed.
Impressed? Oh, there's a battery down there. No. Can we go back? Yes. Okay. Can we go back? Yes. Whew. Oh, no. How do we get to it? Okay, I think we can't get to it yet. Okay, I think I jumped the gun. I don't think we can get to it just yet. I hope we can get to it. Oh, I hope we're not going to miss it. Because we need batteries to get to the stuff in the fortress. Alright. There she is, the Doom Hunter. On a map. That's one challenge. Alright, let's check out the map. Maybe we have to. Alright, I am gonna go. I'm probably gonna pause the recording here real quick. Just gonna head back to see if I can grab that battery. I don't think there's any way to get to it. Okay, I think we have to get to it from that room. So I'm gonna go check it out and I'll be back. Okay. I'm back. Just as I thought, we had to get it from this room. It's actually right here. Bam. We hop up. I love me some batteries. Alright, so now let's continue on. Sorry about that. I'm one of those, I gotta find every collectible. It's just the way I am. Alright. So we have the map, so we gotta go this way. Actually, wasn't there a suit upgrade? Okay. I need one more token. Oh, I actually have 3. Yes. This will help me find all the stuff. Yep, there we go. Alright, I feel better now. are those the grapple points? Those are the grapple points. Okay. Oh, my dashes were out. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. I think if we stayed on those, it would have, killed us. All right. Oh, not you. I thought we got extra armor if they, died under flame belch. Probably can't be a glory kill. Probably gotta be like a regular. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. Stupid Pinky. Is there a secret here? Nope, it's in there, okay. Oh, it's a relic. Or a, not a relic, a rune. Yeah. Okay, going that way. That way, and then that way. Okay, I'm just trying to get my plan of action. Ah! I overjumped. Parkour sections and FPSs don't make sense to me anyway. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, it's just not quite what I'm used to. Really? I gotta go up there? Okay. Alright. Oh, one of you guys. Hold on. Come on, grenade, recharge. Challenge. Yeah. Okay, I'm good. And we have a new enemy. There was the new enemy type. It's called the Carcass. He is up here. There he is. Blood Punch can instantly destroy the energy shield or the shields and trigger an explosion. A product of inhumane biomechanical engineering. The Carcass was created in the remote labs of the cultist enclave, neither truly living nor dead, exists in a state of partial reanimation. Living impulse within a decaying organic host. Devised as a means of extending a soldier's usefulness in combat after death, the unliving host can only be destroyed by severing the body from its cybernetic implants. Lovely. This should just tell us about it's called the meat hook. They're probably just like, the weak point, pinky. Yep. Okay. Okay, I see that. I don't know, can we make it from over here? Overshot. Okay. Wait for it to go up, and then we can try and grab it. Nice. Right. That's its barge being constructed, huh? Okay. Alright. Codex. Ranak. As he was a human, I mean, when he was alive and when he's mortally challenged. Decent length one. If you want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see you when we get back. Dark Viceroy to the Chaos Throne. Laying the foundation of the planet's inevitable invasion. Okay. Yeah, it's these codes like this, like, yeah. Served as one of Hell's emissaries on Earth, laying the foundation for the planet's inevitable invasion, like, has long served. Like, it says here that the demons have been on Earth for, like, a while now, and all the stuff on Mars was just kind of like the tipping point. Which, I don't know. I just don't quite like that progression. I'd rather have it, the events on Mars in the 2016 should be, like, the starting point. There's the small enclave of cultists on Mars would be like the origin that they would eventually spread to Earth. And like during that time gap between the end of the last game and this game would be when those surviving cultists kind of, caused the invasion of Hell. My thought was, because since Hayden had the Crucible at the end of the last game, and since there's a big time skip, my headcanon would have been, Samuel will take the Crucible, try to restart the Argent Energy project on Earth with the Crucible, and that inevitably opened up the portals to Hell on Earth, leading to the invasion. So all this about, Hell Priests and Makers, and the fact that they've been here for probably like thousands of years, maybe, like millennia or so. I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. It just kind of throws the whole, I don't know. I don't quite know how to explain it. It's just, I don't know. I think I'm too much of the classic. From what I remember of the original stuff, it started on Mars and then it spread to Earth from teleportation, because that's how they found Hell, was through teleportation, because it teleported them into Hell itself. So all that. So anyway, but that's just me. So I'm just here to rip and tear and, lay the mortally challenged to rest. doing that one. Yeah, because I'm having trouble, you know. I need flame belch and grenades often. So that rune should definitely help. Alright, what's our plan? Does that stay there? Okay. I assume it stays there. Weapon point acquired. That gives us 6. What are we going to upgrade? Reload speed should probably help. Mode transform speeds increase. Full speed with full auto. That's very useful. Recovery speeds increased by 50. No, we'll give this one a try. Gonna burn through ammo like crazy, but I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, excuse me. There's another way through. Okay, we have to go around. Oh. Ooh, almost fell off there. Alright, so... Alright, so what weapon do we want to start out with? To be this. Okay. Oh, yeah, I love that. That's awesome. Ow. Alright. Oh, yeah, we can definitely mow through some. I gotta say, they did make the shotgun a lot more powerful in this game. I'm not going to argue that. Alright, ooh, ammo. Thank you. them old Doom hunters from long ago. So how do we get in there? Oh, we have to go up. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. And that's probably how I get to this secret. Cheat code. One shot on kill stagger. And if we fall down, we should get the next secret. Just drop there just in case. It's fall damage. Thank you, good sir. How convenient. Alright, so let's grab the other secret, which means I gotta go this way. Yes. Go. And that's the challenge. Nice. That should be all of them here. Yep. Okay, that token's on the way there. All right. See how powerful this thing is. Ooh. Misa approve. Alright. I should use this thing more often. Okay, so we jump up across and we probably use that to get over there. Be my guess anyway. Alright, here comes the hard part. Sentinel battery. So that was one secret. The next one's down below. So how do we get down? Gotta hop out, I guess. Okay. Ah, Sentinel crystal. Belch armor drops at a faster rate. And we get health, so one thing I'm probably complaining about the most right now. Alright. Oop, there's a one up. Thank you. So we have 14. We'll probably use 3 of them in the next boss fight. Probably come out this way. Right here. Oh, we needed to come over here. Look at me thinking I'm all smart with the secret, but nope, we actually had to come over here. Whatever.
Was it not the Slayer who brought the demons to us? The Con Maker has you to thank for the gift of Argent energy. It is you who are responsible for your people's suffering.
Yeah, you're the one who fell for it, you dum-dum. Alright. Thank you, sir. We have a little boss fight coming up, if you haven't seen it. I didn't want to use that. Oh no, gotta go the other way. Another upgrade token. That makes what? Ooh, that's 4. Okay. Do I want... We'll hold off for that. Having 2 charges is going to be really useful. Yes, we encountered your kind before in that little challenge. Running a little low on Give me ammo. Not what I wanted, but okay. Thank you. A reanimation vial of sorts. Locked. Unlock it. Oh, I'm curious. Okay, so we have to go from the inside. Okay. It's like this way down, but it's blocked. So we have to do it from the inside. One, two, and three. Okay. Oh. Ooh, don't touch the wall. Really? Kind of an artificial difficulty here. Whew, okay. And that's the 5th token. I will get that double frag grenade. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah. It's definitely useful. That would also be very useful. Okay. guessing he's supposed to have a chainsaw in his left hand. That looked kind of weird. Alright. Question is, how do I get to that? The Doom Hunter. Yeah. There's plasma against the shields and just blast the little card on the bottom. Alright. Once they raced beasts like hunters, the Doom Hunter creature was known to sentinel warriors in ages past as lethal stalkers of the Metal Age. Extracted from the frozen depths of the polar tundra, the Doom Hunter belongs to an ancient race uncovered during Colton's excavation in the remote Arctic. Okay. Sure, which tower is halting? Systematically resurrected and rebuilt. While the majority of its components are now cybernetic, it retains a high degree of mental facility. A sentient, brutal hunting instinct augmented with the armaments of a tank division. Lovely. Yep, super heavy. Yep. Destroy the sled to permanently disable its shielding, and lock on rockets. Definitely got to do that first. Take down the shields temporarily, exposing them to extra damage. Major damage to the sled. Break the rockets, lock on. Cool. Are we even ready for this fight? Not really, but... Alright, so how do I gotta remember, how do I get to this? This should open up. Hold on. I just screwed myself. Okay. How do I get down there? That's a good question. I mean, what do we think it is? A toy, probably? Ah. Well, hello. Lever. That's a good thing I looked up. Alright. I guess it's boss fight time and we don't have as much health and armor as I want.
Welcome, Slayer.
Alright, so we can fast travel anytime we want, but... Start off with this, and then maybe... We'll give our rocket a go. Actually, can I upgrade the rocket real quick? Jesus, oh, dang. This one would have been useful here, but... Yeah, we'll make do.
thought you would appreciate the sentry I chose. The great Argadon hunters from the Telos realm, though long thought to be extinct, created to hunt only the Slayer and his Night Sentinels during the Unholy Crusades. Some improvements on their design have been made. Enjoy what is undoubtedly my finest work.
Alright, yeah, it's shield. Okay, so can we damage the sled without its shielding? Okay, so we can damage the sled without taking out the shields. Okay. That I wasn't too sure. Oops.
Useless machine, attack!
Alright, we actually need to get some more ammo. Yeah, we are like out. Okay, wasn't too bad. Although it's only one. I just want to go around and grab some ammo real quick. All right. Oops. YOLO.
We are not done yet.
my buttons here real badly. See if we can find. Thank you. Alright. They're both up here. I'm gonna...
The beast. Does he not seek enhanced power? Gifts to aid him in his noble conquest. Perhaps in return for my...
Blood punch upgraded. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Corruption cleansed. This should take us back to the Fortress of Doom. So let's see what happens. Yes, okay.
Our system is being corrupted.
This game has gone far enough.
I will have her transmission removed in a moment.
Despite the loss of the priests, Earth will fall, and my people will survive. I will answer the humans' prayers, reward those that believe.
This hub was of Maker design. She knows the systems well.
The final priest will be moved to a more discreet location, so our work can continue without further disruption.
The third Hell Priest signal is no longer visible to us. There is a 41.3% increase of demonic activity at the nexus of the initial invasion. That is the largest gore nest on Earth. I will set the portal coordinates for the super gore nest now.
Alright, so let's do this right here. We'll keep going until we have to go down. So acquire the ballista, and I've taken the long way around, but ballista. Basically, this game's oops. What's it called? The Gauss cannon. Yep. Okay, air blast, destroyer blade. Okay, we might want that one. Bonus damage to flying demons. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Codex. Ballista. The weapon of choice for Sentinel marksman. It is said in Sentinel battle lore that a single battalion of archers defended the waltzes of Ilacan for 10 days and 10 nights armed only with their ballistas. A precision weapon, the ballista fires a twin beam of superheated argent, vaporizing its target on impact. Oh yeah. Yeah, basically this game's Gauss cannon. Although, from what I remember, the Gauss cannon was still better, in my opinion. All right. All right. And in fact, with that, I'll call an episode. The next part of the cultist base, where we're hot on the heels of the Hell Priests, Dag and Radnak. Yeah, apparently the back part of the base was meant for reanimating and re-equipping old, long thought to be extinct demons, bred to fight sentinels, night sentinels, including the Doomslayer. So. And not only do we, so we made our way through them, picked up more upgrades. I don't think we got any new weapons. Was introduced to the Pinky, the bane of my existence in 2016. Yeah, they're not so bad in this game. It looks like they're not quite as armored, but with the addition of the weak point, it makes them more manageable, I would say. But, what else? Yeah, fought through demons, grab some stuff, or upgrade, tokens, basically armored tokens, weapon tokens. And then we've made our way to the end of the production line, where we fought not one, not two, but 3 demon hunters. Yep. And they're not too bad. I mean, that boss fight was pretty good, cause especially since the demon hunter was the only main threat there. The fodder demons were just kind of here and there, just in case you needed stuff. But for the most part, he wasn't too bad. Burst down his shields, and then auto shotgun his the barge. 8 shots, dang. But yeah, so drain his shields with the plasma gun, blow up his little barge thing, makes him a lot easier to deal with after that. So yep. So we fought 3 demon hunters, and then we finally got our hands on Hell Priest Dag Renak. Oh yeah. A swift slice and dice, and his head go flying. Yeah, and then we made our way back here up to the Fortress of Doom, where we got a uninvited guest, the con maker herself. It was like basically telling us to stop, and we'll hide the last priest from you, blah, blah, blah. So the priest, I don't think, is no longer on Earth. Yeah. So instead, we'll head to what I'm guessing is the initial invasion zone. Looks like it's in Italy, northern Italy. Probably up in the mountains, in the Alps. But yep, the Super Gore Nest is what they call it. That's gonna be fun. Lots of demons to slay. Lots of demons. Yeah, this one's not too bad. I think I'm getting used to the combat. Yes. Now we have a bit more armor, a bit more health to work with, so I'm not going to be dying as quickly. So, okay, yeah. All in all, not too bad. It's a good thing I tried out the full auto shotgun. This thing is awesome. It's so much fun. Those sticky grenades, classic. Can't go wrong with it. But this, if it wasn't for the ammo issues, this would be awesome. Although I think the mastery, it's a killing a demon with full auto mod will drop shell ammo. Ah, that's and we can upgrade. Go 15. Oh wow, really? Pinkies with the full auto. It's doable. It's just going to take a bit. We have. Might as well. Meat hook will set enemies on fire for a short duration, causing them to drop armor from a super shotgun blast. That's pretty useful. However, we need to kill 15 demons with a super shotgun while using meat hook. Very doable. I think we're actually going to need that in the next mission. So yeah. All right. I think that's... Oops, didn't even do that. So we have 2 more weapons. This one below the heavy cannon is probably the chain gun. This one I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what it could be. I don't remember, but anyway. Yeah, so next mission, we're going down to Super Gore Nest. I'll probably spend these Sentinel batteries between episodes just so, instead of me just running around collecting them. But I'll probably do that between episodes. I haven't quite decided yet, but for right now, call an episode. So I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.